Good afternoon, everyone. It's Ian here and
Mike over in the
Mike
background.
over in the background. I want to do a project today with my lovely new paper pack, the Gentleman of Science.
Right. Do you want to do a quick flick through for those that haven't seen your new fantastic paper
yeah,
pack?
will do. And if you've seen it already, tough, really. No, it's lovely. It's printed on a 170 fine art paper, so it's a matte paper. It's exactly the same paper. Come close, I can't shout. It's the same paper as Tim Holtz uses, I think.
Lovely stuff. So what grammage is it?
It's 170 gram.
And what's that in poundage for the American?
I can't remember. You told me.
Oh dear, £115.
£115. So it's full colour, and it's all staples. So it's in a little book form. So you have little ATCs, little bits at the backgrounds at the beginning. Then we have full images of the Gentleman of Science.
Fantastic. So I'm just muting the computer. So
Okay, but with it's got all the old receipts. I mean, I love them. I'm so pleased. It's got ink stains on them. I mean, as you'll see in a minute, I'm going to dirty them up anyway. But
they're very nice.
I mean,
not jealous at all. Not one tiny little bit.
But these chaps are amazing. I mean, you've got your damasks, very old damasks. But aren't they great? Look at them. I mean, it's just the different backgrounds that I've managed to get into this.
So if you've bought any of my page breaker papers, it's the same quality paper.
Yeah, it's produced by the same company
Yeah.
for us. Some nice planes to work on there. I mean, there's old stamps, there's old tickets.
Yeah, it's my boy.
We think it looks like a Dalek at the back, but you've got like drawings from the patent office on there, stamps, etc.
I love the fact that there's like pops of red and stuff in there as well,
I
so
like
it's not
that
just
as
like a
well.
monotone background. But yeah,
You've got bits of red there.
love yeah, it's great.
Look at him, poor man. He was no longer with us. Yeah, so you've got your old vintage wallpapers. It's one of my favourites, I think.
Yeah.
But my absolute favourite is coming up in a minute, which is, I like this one because I like the green and all the...
Yeah, it's just those extra pops of colour, isn't it? That just gives it that little bit of extra depth.
The detail, all the old adverts in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chap, my favourite one of all.
Were those the adverts from that original newspaper? From
that we got years ago and scanned.
1889. Yeah.
This is one of my favourites, and that's the guy I'm going to use today. Let's say you've got more ATCs there. You could even use the fronts if you wanted, because you've got the four quarters there. So that's the book. Anyway, so the ones I'm going to use today, or the one I'm going to use today is him. I'm going to do a project again next week, and I'm going to show you how to do some journal pages with it. So
yeah,
we'll go from there. But hey, yeah. So
are you going to tear him out?
This
is the bit I've been dreading because it really is a difficult thing tearing your first page out of your book. Oh, the pain.
It's nice. I've gone all goose
And
pimply.
the pain.
So I've chosen him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to work with. I've also got some new tags on my site. Large tags, 210 by 100.
Right, just to compare, right, those are mine. Ian has to go bigger, doesn't he?
Yeah. But thinner.
But these are substrates to work on.
They are.
You know,
and this is exactly the same size as the paper.
Yours are
210 by 100.
So that's 4 inches by what's 210 nearest? Ow, it's 8 and it's somewhere between. It's about 8 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
so
8 1/4.
There's 2mm, so there's still a good thickness. You get 3 in the pack, and you also get your little.
Yes. So why have you made the tag that size, Ian?
Because I wanted to make sure that it fitted these beautifully, and then you didn't have to waste any image. I wanted to be able to.
There's your answer.
Love it all as much.
You wanted them the same size as the papers.
I did. So we're in a position to be able to do it. So guess what?
You've done it.
I've done it.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, I think by looking at it and placing the tag on top, I think I want to have him breaking off on the side. So I'm just going to use a pen or a pencil, Mike, please. Pencil there. Thank you.
Pencil.
So I'm just going to mark it just there, so I can see a tiny little mark.
Are you going to use the paper trimmer?
I'm actually going to do something a bit different. I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to draw around there to make sure I've got it in the right place. So it's like that. I'm then going to paint this with PVA.
Right.
And then, but I'm going to cut this out first. This piece here, I'm going to stick it on, and then I'm going to instead of me cutting it, I'm going to cut it with the scalpel. Then I'm going to edge it with your nail file to to get the edges a little more distressed. So I just want to, first of all, I just want to cut.
So you'll want a cutting mat then,
Yes,
won't
please.
you? Go on then.
Thank you.
Pull.
Thank you.
Pull. There we go.
And a ruler, please.
The wick.
There's a metal one on the window ledge.
Oh yeah, there is.
So I'm going to cut
I've
there.
got 3 of these.
Oh yeah.
We've got to tidy up and put things away, and
We've
I
tidied
can't
up, we
find
can't find anything at all now. Isn't that just typical? Right, there we are. One. And I think that's that there. It looks like it to me.
Ooh.
Anyway, let's have a quick look. Is that? Oh, yes.
Oh, Nippy's gone.
Are they?
Yeah. Mr. Nip was sat in his bed behind
So
us.
that's fit in there. So,
He's disappeared.
are they? So I just need to put a little bit of glue on the back.
He's probably gone outside. The sun's out today.
What's the best glue for me to use, Mike? Would you recommend?
I would use slap it on matte.
Slap it on matte, which is what we've got here.
Yeah, so give it a good shake. You've got plenty in there.
Yeah, there's loads.
There's a fuller bottle there.
There's loads there.
Right, okay.
Okay, do I just squeeze it onto there and just brush it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So just put a little bit on, or do you need a lot?
It'll soak in, so it won't make any difference.
Okay.
Use
Do you want
that
me to use the...
Use that one instead.
There's that one of your new bushes there. There we go.
You will need to do the back of that as well.
Will I?
Yeah, so let me get rid of your cutting mat,
Oh yes, I don't want to get it on the cutting mat.
because it'll never come off.
Will it not?
Yeah.
Is it super sticky?
It'll mess it up something chronic. Whereas on that, you can get it as messy as you like.
See, what I was going to do, I was going to use the sticky back sheet, but it makes everywhere sticky at the edges.
It doesn't. You've got one shot at doing it as well.
Yeah, well, at least with this you've got a little bit of wiggle room.
Absolutely.
Even when it's soaked in, will it still stick all right?
Yes. And then you'll need to do the back of your paper.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do the back of your paper as well as your tag, what will happen?
Get a smack.
Slapped wrists.
Slap the wrist for not doing it correctly.
You'll get bubbles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you put it on the back of your paper as well, let me just get you a wet wipe.
Is that enough on there, do you think?
That's plenty, yeah. Right, just give that a quick cursory wipe over.
Yeah.
Right, now on the back of your paper, go over quickly. That's it. And it'll just, I mean, the paper's probably thick enough that it won't buckle or won't get any air bubbles in, but better safe than sorry in a situation
A
like
lot
this.
or just a little?
Just make sure it's all covered. You've got at least some, that's it, just drop it on. Shake. That's it. A bit more. That's it.
Ooh.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it'll soak into the paper and it'll relax all the fibres and it'll prevent it from...
I didn't know that, Mike.
Yeah, most of the time when we're doing art journal pages and stuff like that, I embrace the wrinklage, but something like this you don't really want any.
At our age, you've got to embrace the wrinklage.
Well, this is true.
Right,
Right, you lift up,
Yeah.
and I'll just give you a quick wipe down. I'll be on hand with Mr. Wet Wipe. Position that for you.
And then let's put that on the corner there.
And you didn't bring any water in, did you?
No.
Right, I'll go and wash your brush.
Thank you very much.
No, actually, no, I don't want to wash the brush, do I? Why don't we want to wash the brush?
I'm not sure, Mike.
Because you're going to go over the top of it with that.
I'm not.
Seal it.
I don't want to seal it. I want the matte finish of the paper.
It's matte medium.
There we go. So,
See what I mean about not getting any wrinkles?
yeah. That looks great, doesn't it?
There we go. You're going to leave it for a minute to dry then.
Yep. I'll just have a quick tidy up.
So I will go and wash the brush then.
And I'll dry this with heat gun. We're back in 2 shakes of a donkey's tail.
Okay.
There we go. All dry.
Need the mat?
Yes, please. Just going to trim
I'm
it
being
now.
a proper assistant.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So we have just cut a little bit off the bottom. It's actually bigger than 210.
Just slightly.
Slightly, which is good.
Is that a new blade?
Yes, it was yesterday. I mean, these bits you could save because they'd be great to use as little cards, tucking cards or somewhere. Wouldn't they?
Or on a little journal page, or
Yeah, absolutely. Just trim the top. There's a little bit stuck out the top, so therefore the papers are a little bit bigger
than
than
210.
210, which is always nice. So there we are. There we have.
Well, the papers actually start off as being 216, don't they?
They do, yeah. Then they cut, yeah, into bleed, yeah. I'm calling him Charles, so this is Charles.
Chuck.
Chuck, yeah. So I'm just going to cut out the hole for his. Oh, this is what I don't like doing normally. Where's the? I think I might leave that to dry, Mike.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Push that.
Just push it through.
Yeah, twist. There you go. Because it's tapered.
Yeah.
You can start off small, and it'll just push itself to the widest point.
Oh,
And then you
excellent.
just twist it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've learnt something new.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we've now got.
Doesn't matter if it goes a little bit ragged on the edges because you've got your
We've got our little
reinforcer anyway.
reinforcers to push out as well, of course, out the sheet.
So just while you're doing that then, so how many tags do you get in your pack?
You get 3 tags in the pack and you
And
get 3 sets of reinforcers as well.
So 6 reinforcers, 1 for each
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, how much are they? I can't remember.
I don't know, what price did you say?
We wrote it on a piece of paper.
Did you?
The trouble is I don't know where the paper
Is
is.
it $7.50 for 3 or?
$7.50 for 3, yeah. So, oh yeah, so they'll go on there.
Which is nothing really, at
So-
that size.
Okay, so let's just take the mat away again. I don't want to get stuff on it. Thank you very much.
Stuff.
Thank you very much, my love.
There's
Okay.
stuff on it.
So, what I'm going to do, I've brought up my Tim Holtz distress ink. Got all my bits and bats here that I use when I'm creating.
On enamel plates.
Yes, and then an old enamel plate covered in paint. There we go, just go around the edges, just to give it a bit of a vintagey look. Just stops,
Even more vintagey look.
yeah, well it also stops the edges from being any white you can see.
Yeah.
It just disguises it, that's all, which is what I wanted.
Oh, what do I say? Distress to taste.
Distress to taste. So there we are. Okay. So
I like the fact you've got that little bit of hint of purple in there.
I like that as well. It's the paints, 4 paint splatters.
Not that purple's my favourite colour or anything, but
Have
it
you
isn't.
Have you seen what's in the background? It's a typewriter, a very old design for a
Oh,
typewriter,
yeah.
a semicircular
Circular one.
typewriter.
Like it.
It's difficult to use, isn't it? Okay, I'm also going to use today, I've stolen from Mike's shop, these rather lovely laser cut shapes. These are your cog set, is it, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take those out of there. So what I want to do is I want to build a cluster of cogs.
A cog cluster.
A cog cluster.
I've seen that when you had a couple of sherries.
Yes. So I think I'm going to need. I put those there. I think I'm going to need some smallish ones.
It's all right. That's probably why. That's why they went in the shop.
Yes, probably.
Display models.
Right. I'll just push these out and I'll come back to you because they're a little bit difficult to get out.
So they just fell out.
They did just fall out. Yes, they did. So I'm just arranging dry for the minute, just to see what sort of an effect.
Are you leaving
I
the
want.
screw heads in there?
Yeah, I think so. I like the idea of them being in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just playing around with the potential layout. Got some little hexagonal nuts as well to go on.
Like nuts.
Nuts or hazelnuts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's all right? I'm asking Max. Max is good at this kind of thing. Do I need to take it round more, or round the bottom more, or what do you
No,
think?
I think you're all right.
Am I okay like that?
Yeah, you've got a little bit of depth, a bit of height. Maybe put one of the screw heads just maybe there, or just there leading
there
round.
as well.
Yeah, that'll do. There you go.
Okay, so I brought up my trusty paint. We got this in London when we went to London. There's a little art shop in.
That was the one just opposite the esoteric shop, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Lovely, lovely paint, this.
Right. How are you going to remember where everything goes?
I'm going to need to take a picture on my phone, but I can't because I'm filming on my phone.
Well, in that case then...
Oopsie doozy.
You'll just have to borrow mine.
I'll borrow Mike's. Is this your old phone?
It is my old phone, yeah. There you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Because I can never remember where I'm going to put stuff, so that's it. So then all I'll do is I'll just put that behind the camera and I know where everything goes then. Okay, so let's take that off of there. And this is where the trusty enamel plate comes in.
The painting plate.
The painting plate, yes. So I'm using sponge dauber. I don't like to use brushes when I'm painting with the acrylics onto the MDF.
You like pouncing, don't you?
That's right, I do like bouncing, yeah. But also, if you bounce, you don't have to paint the edges.
Yeah. Clever clogs.
Because when you do it from above, there's none on the sides.
That's amazing.
Thank you. So, that's one. So look at me design again, and I want to do that one in the same, because I want to do the one in the middle in the brass.
Oh, we're doing different coloured.
Got brass as well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I've even brought some townhouse teal up from indigo blue to use for the verdigris.
Oh, lovely. We're doing some patina.
A little bit of patina.
Can't beat a nice bit of patina.
There we go. See what I mean? So easy. I'll go down the edges. It's exactly what we want.
Cool.
That's that.
So are we going to film the whole lot, or
I think they may probably go to sleep if we do.
possibly?
So I'll keep painting, and when I swap to the other colour, we'll have a come back.
Right. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie dokes.
Does that also mean I've got time to go put the kettle on?
It does actually, Mike. Funnily enough.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Tea
Look at that tea. Tissa, in fact. Raspberry.
and strawberry. Fruit tea.
Flute tea.
Tea.
I have done, as you see, all the copper. I'm now going to use the Deco Art Metallic. This is Splendid Gold, it's called. And I like this colour. I like this colour a lot.
But can also be used for brass.
Yeah, well, I'm using it as brass, yeah. So I've washed my bouncer and my plate. So it looks more like brass actually when you put it onto MDF.
Yeah. Well, I always think gold is gold, but brass has got a little bit of a greenish tinge to it.
And the
With
MDF
antique.
and the MDF brings out that greenish tinge, I think, innit? And because we're only doing the fronts, we haven't got to worry about painting the sides because we don't need to. So it's all pre-spounced. There we are. You've been a rubbish, love.
Front of all this stuff is down here on the floor. Oh, I see. It's
Stuff.
remnants of my last tag that I did actually with the
Oh,
dragonflies on.
Oh, lovely.
That one. Do you remember? Oh God,
What was that?
a spider.
It's not a spider.
It was a spider. It was the spider sat on top. Frightened me to death then. Hope I haven't killed him.
It's a bit windy when it comes to spiders, boys and girls.
Is there? Look.
Oh, it's a tiny little thing. Tiny little spider must be terrified.
That was my last tag.
Oh, yes, I remember
Look,
that.
look at the shine. Look at the shine. Anyway, it's your time to shine, not mine. Put it away.
That's nice.
Little spider. Frightened me to death. I think I've crushed him.
I don't think you'll have his eye. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. There we
A
are.
little mate.
There we go. Just a few little bits to do for this. There we are. It's a lovely day today. Sun's out.
Beautiful. That's why the dogs are inside.
They will go out.
It's too hot.
It's too warm for them.
Yeah.
There we are. Just do one more. A couple more of those little.
Yeah, but Bentley's poorly anyway, isn't he?
He's hurt his leg, boys and girls.
We don't know how he's hurt his leg. Possibly running up and down the stairs at breakneck speeds, or jumping down half jumping down the stairs.
We had a three-legged dog yesterday.
Yes, he was hobbling around, wasn't he?
So very sorry for himself.
Yeah, bless him.
Bless his cotton socks.
But
Oh,
it's
dear.
better today. He's not hobbling as much today.
No,
is
he's not.
So
He'll be fine.
he's probably just pulled or strained himself.
There's an old man, isn't he? So
He is, bless him.
10.
10 soon, yep.
And just do
Bit
that
later in
one
the year.
there.
I remembered something this morning.
What did you remember this
We
morning?
missed our anniversary.
Oh, it was Easter. It was Easter, wasn't it, when we met?
No.
Bank holiday.
May Bank holiday.
Bank holiday, yeah.
That was the anniversary of when we met, not obviously when we got married, because
No.
that was only this year.
Yes, it was. Right, I'm just going to give these a quick blast over. So talk amongst yourselves, and if they blow away, I don't want you
missed one.
laughing. Oh, no, dear, you have, haven't I?
Well, you know the eagle-eyed out there would have gone, he's missed one.
He's missed one.
He's missed one.
Yes, I see him.
They'll
But
have been shouting at the screen.
I bet we don't see that again. I bet we don't see that again. So I'll just do talk amongst yourselves. And I haven't burnt myself either. Makes a change.
I say miracles will never cease.
We haven't finished yet though, have we?
The day is yet young.
The day's yet young, yeah. Okay, so it's just when you turn that phone on, hang on, how do you bring the picture back up? It's got a code in it, hasn't it?
No, I took it off.
Oh, did you take it off?
I took the code off when it stopped being my normal phone.
Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Right, okay, I'm going to use my, well, Mike's glossy
There's
accents.
a pin just on there if you'll need to open.
Thank you. This is where all the blood happens. Right,
You might need to shake it up and down a bit. Got some scratch paper.
yeah, it's alright. Hasn't come out. Let's have a look. That's better. That's it. Okay, so a little bit on the back. Don't need a lot of glossy accents. I like this because it just doesn't, nothing falls off. No, in my look, everything falls off. Oh, yeah. That's the first one. And then we want a little.
Do you want some tweezers?
No, these tweezers are downstairs. Actually, I've been using them.
I've got 2 pair.
You're shouting out, you are you? Oh, lovely.
I did say I was going to get you a set, didn't I? Next time I went to
KD, the wholesalers, but
I went this morning and forgot all
I
about
forgot about it. Yes, never mind. Put him there. A little bit more. I sealed up. Would you do the honours, please, Mike?
it. It's just got an airlock in it. That's all.
Yeah. It's an old one. That I think that's actually mine because I've cut the
you've
nozzle
stolen
down.
mine.
I know that the one downstairs works because I was using it this morning. There we are.
There you go.
I think that breaks into there.
Just
Yeah, like that. And we want that to go sort of there.
oh, lovely. The good thing is with that, you don't really need a lot of glue on it, do you?
No. I'm interlocking them a little bit, so
Yeah.
it looks like they're touching.
Yeah. Have you got these cogs on your website as well?
I think so.
I thought you had.
No, I can't remember what I've got on my website. I'm hopeless.
Well, just say if people wanted to buy the cogs as well as the tags.
Well, what I'll do then is I'll pop the cogs onto my website. Have a look. They'll be under the MDF bits. There's a section called MDF bits, so they'll be in there. I'm going to put that there.
Yep. That's it. Follow the line around.
It's nice because we've got that. It sort of suggests
It does.
a layout, doesn't it? There we are. When I work at Indigo, I work at Indigo Blue a couple of days a week. I think I've told you before. And the lady Mirella who works there, she's lovely. She's Italian, and when she's filling the paint pots up, all you hear from the room where she is it's totally off-putting.
But that's not her, is it?
No, it's not her. No, that's not her. Bless her. That's the syringes.
That's the syringes that she's filling the paint into.
Paints
the
up,
pots.
yeah. But it just does.
Poor Mirella.
It sounds so.
She's given us such a bad reputation.
It sounds so funny.
She's lovely.
She is lovely. The new girl we've got, Fran, she's lovely. She has Italian great grandparents.
All right.
So they get on very well. So where
Does she know any Italian?
A little, but Mirella has refused to teach me to swear in Italian, which is a bit of a devil, really, because I was hoping to learn some swear words. I only know a few by watching Montalbano.
It's always good to be bilingual as far as swearing's concerned.
Well, I think so. We learnt a lot of Spanish swearing while we were in the States, didn't we?
We did. When we were in Miami.
In Miami, we did, yes. It was excellent.
Some rather choice
Very,
swear words.
very choice swear
In
words
Spanish.
in Spanish.
Yeah.
But it was nice because we felt part of it. I mean, just needless to say, it wasn't us that were being sworn at.
No.
I'm just telling you that, so yeah.
No, it was the local drag act, wasn't it?
Yes, she was having a little bit of a go at some gentleman who was a little bit abusive to her.
It was hilarious.
They were very good, the drag act, though. Very, very. We say drag, but they were singing. It was brilliant.
Yeah, not really drag.
Not really drag, it was more just entertainment. Put that there. Oops, daisy. Put that one there.
You've gone off plan, haven't you?
I have a little, I can't help it, sorry. Right there, like that. And then we've got...
According to the plan, there's one that goes up here.
There is one that goes up there. Yes, there is, Mike.
So you've got two little hex nuts somewhere, which aren't on the plan.
Oh dear.
So they're hextras.
I can't get used to these where you push them to...
I know. So you'll have to improvise, won't you?
Yes. I'm going to put them into which means I'm going to put one there, I think. One of the hex nuts there. There we are.
I may actually get some of these to put on the website because
There is, absolutely is. I'm just going to pop on the reinforcer to go at the top.
they're cheap enough to be able to put on the website for people to buy.
I think there is. You just turn that to so I can see that a minute. There we go. Okay. Oh, I thought I've got some left. I've got some left.
No.
Should I put one there? I don't know, Mike. Oh, hang on. Should I put one in the middle?
What, you cover up the...
Yeah, but look at that. That's,
Why not? Why not?
that looks
Bit of
quite nice.
variation.
Yes. No, I can't help it. I can't follow a plan.
That much is true.
I'll be a dreadful bank robber. I changed the plan halfway through and not tell anybody. Not that I'd rob banks anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't rob my bank. What go on there? Is that it, do you think?
That's the name of the artist, isn't it?
What's that?
The artist known as Banksy.
Yeah.
That's his real name.
What?
Robin.
Robin Banks.
No, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, they say they know who he is, but then they don't. He's guarded his identity really carefully.
I think it was an ex-girlfriend that let it slip.
But
Not of mine, of his.
the company that looks after his interest in the art world, they're called Pest Control Company.
Just so you can have a tidy up on the mat and then get rid of the glossy accents
Okay.
before it dries.
Okay, dear.
And ruin the mats completely.
Okay.
Right, while it's tidying up, we'll be back. So we're dwelling in possibilities here, aren't we?
We've been through the Mr. Hulk's chipboard words, and
Chip words. I've got a big
we
tub
found
full of
the
them.
word salvage, which I think is brilliant. So I'm just going to distress the edge to match what we've done on the edge of the...
Curiosity as well. But you've made a decision.
I've made a
now,
decision now, yeah.
so I can put them away, can't I?
Yes, you can. Quickly, preferably.
I've just found one called Saint etc. on it, so I might keep that for
Oh, aye.
myself later.
So, I'm just going to put... I think I'm going to put it at the top, because we've got a relationship with the text there.
Yes.
So if we pop that there, salvaged.
Lovely.
So that's quite nice. So I'm going to put it on there.
Stage it on top of that one.
Yeah. There we go. So, okay, so now we need to do a little bit of the brushing, dry brushing. I've brought back in, and I've dried it, the brush we use for the glue.
Oh, right.
Has he got a better brush
I
for
have
me?
got a
He
better
has got a
brush.
better brush for me.
There you go.
Okay, and I'm going to use...
Because that's a bit big for doing dry brushing.
fair enough.
Whereas that little one there is probably a bit better.
Super. Townhouse teal.
But just be careful because
The end falls off.
yeah,
Okay, I don't want a lot, do I? A very small amount.
not even less than that.
I'm going to put it on the mat there.
So The clue's in the name, dry.
Dry, yeah. So we're just going to kiss the edges, aren't we? Just a little.
Just to add a little bit of colour.
Just get a bit nervy about doing this.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? Apart from them fall off. Which they won't because they're glued.
Oh yeah.
Are you just patinaing up the copper, not the brass?
I think just a little bit on the brass.
Right.
We wouldn't get a lot on the brass anyway.
Artistic license.
Yes. Yeah, because brass wouldn't go. Brass goes a different colour, doesn't
It's
it?
got brown.
Yes. Just give that a bit of a push there, just to pick out a little bit of the.
Actually, on that copper, that townhouse teal goes a lot bluer, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
no, lovely.
Just gives you that extra edge,
Yeah,
doesn't
I
it?
don't want to go mad with it because normally I put far too much on. Just to kiss the edges. Oh yeah. Bit on there.
What does it Kay used to say about doing a light touch?
Yeah.
Kiss it like you're kissing your mother-in-law's cheek.
God almighty.
Very, very lightly.
There we go. And because we've used the, would you put the top back on the glyph nails, please? Because we've used the spouncer to do it, we've got a slight texture. So actually the paint sticks in the texture. So I think, that's it.
I think knowing when to stop.
And I think it is now. Just wipe that up. So yeah, so all we've done.
Are you going to put some splatters on it?
Oh, I like splatters.
Well, may I make a suggestion?
We're going to cut a mask for him. Mask him up a little bit.
Just use.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just fold that in there a little bit.
But I think if you actually did some splatters with the patina,
Yeah.
make sure you've got his face covered. You don't want to
Yeah,
get
I
any
need some
here.
water or something, please, mate. Look at this.
There you go. Are you ready?
This is a bit could all go absolutely to you, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think you're going to get it.
I don't think
enough there.
there isn't enough.
Hang on then. I'll just use my bigger machine.
Oof.
You want more paint. That's it. And this is where it goes all up the walls.
The joke years ago was I got it everywhere apart. Ooh,
It's fine, leave it.
get it everywhere, everywhere but on the job. We used to do classes and they used to laugh at me because I used to have it in my hair.
That's it.
The worst person for this was our friend Linda. She used to get it everywhere. Bless her. Oh yes, I like that. That looks good. So I'll just put that to one side.
So tidy and a clean up.
I think I've got paint all over your old phone.
Don't worry about it, it'll wash off.
There we are. There we are. So I'll just give that a quick blast to set it. Okay. Right, I will need something to put in the hole at the top. We haven't got any ribbon or sari silk. We usually have sari silk. So Mike suggested.
I've run out.
Mike suggested using this, and this is.
This is the mummy cloth from Tim Holtz's Halloween collection, which I've got, which I never use.
Right.
I think I used something about Halloween time. This just goes to show the last time I tidied my desk up, doesn't it? I did some coffin ATCs and I wrapped the coffin ATCs up in. There you go. There's one of them. Look.
Oh yeah.
Mummy cloth.
I remember that. So we'll just put that through there.
Back
That
in
goes through there.
September, I was.
Flipping heck. Let's have a look. Have I done this right? We should have. That goes through there. That pulls. Why isn't it pulling? Ah! It was pulling, it was just I wasn't pulling the right piece. I'll just cut it a little bit shorter.
Are you going to grunge it up?
How do I grunge it, Mike?
Well, use your ink.
Yep.
So turn the ink pad round.
Yep.
Put some distress ink on the mat.
Oh. This is new. I've not done this before, ladies and
That'll
gentlemen.
do. Bit of water.
Yep.
Right, run your fingers through it.
Yeah.
That's it. And now just drag the mummy cloth through it. And that's how you grunge up your ribbon.
Oh, wow. Like a smoke 90 a day.
There you go.
Thank you. There we are. I'll get that off later.
So if you wanted to, you could add a bit more. You could add some patina to it as well.
Yeah.
And then you just dry it with it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Don't like it at all.
Do you want some more then?
No, I don't want to do it at all. I don't like it. I'm taking my bat and ball. I'm going home now.
There is some black ribbon on your desk.
There is. Grab hold of that. The black and the brown. And I'll do a double thickness through of each.
Or it was there.
It's in
no,
there.
there's a big wide piece of black there.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's it.
There we go.
Just pull the lock.
There we go. This came from a throw we got.
Oh, was this? See, this is when I said don't throw it away because we could use that.
Lovely. I'm happier now. I like that better. Much better. Right, we'll just pop that through.
Do you want the crimping shears?
Yeah, we'll do when I finish. Yes, please. Thank you. And then through like... Oh, yes, I'm happy now. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Yep.
There you go.
That's cool.
Are you just going to pink the edges?
I have pink the edges.
Oh, I must have missed it then.
That one's not pink straight though. There we are. I like chaos, but it's got to be tidy chaos. So, what we've used today, just to recap, is just one page from the book.
How have you managed to get that verdigris paint?
Oh, it's all over the screen.
All over the computer screen. All over the monitor.
It is. It's all. Oh, sorry.
Literally, like 3 feet up in the air.
And it's on the wall.
How have you managed that? Oh, honestly.
Just gifted, I think. So, anyway, before I get told off. So, what we've used today, we've used one page out of the Men of Science.
Gentlemen
of Science, sorry. Set of the cogs, or some of the cogs off the sheet. There are still plenty more left. And one of our Tim's little chipwords.
Yeah.
A little bit of ribbon, and of course the new large tags that are on
big
tags.
Well, mine are called big tags, so you'll have to.
I'm going mine bigger tags.
Bigger tags, yeah.
Bigger tags. No, I'm pleased with that.
And so you should be. It looks lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching and being so patient. My phone's just died.
We'll have to switch phones over.
Last minute. Anyway.
Absolutely. Last minute, absolutely.
Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Because it really does help.
It does help. And don't forget to tell your friends about...
You can share the video with your friends.
And that's the one.
And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. We will put some links underneath the video for Ian's tags and cog sets as well, if you're interested in those, as well as the papers.
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely, the Gentlemen of Science papers. So that's all from us for now. We'll see you all again very, very soon.
Bye for now.
Bye. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.